welcome back. So, we have Vivian stuff to turn in. So let's get this over with.
What can I do for you, my dear? Is it too much to hope that you've brought me the heart of the snowy wyvern?
I've got it.
I've brought you the heart as requested.
Inquisitor, you are a treasure. Please accept this as your payment. I must begin work immediately. I should apologize. I must admit that I had completely misjudged you, Inquisitor. I would like you to come with me to see this through. This should only take a moment, Inquisitor. I'm here, my darling.
Vivian,
Yes, darling.
it's going to be alright, my love.
My darling? Bastien?
Vivian, I'm sorry.
There's nothing here now.
That's one thing I do love about Vivi, is her outfits are fantastic.
Inquisitor.
Yes, hello.
Bastien is dead. I can hardly believe. It was the Wintersend Ball. My first visit to the Imperial Palace. The Circle sent a dozen of us to entertain the nobility. I was in awe of everyone and everything, and then our eyes met. Bastien spent the entire ball at my side. The Dowager tried to have him killed for slighting her, but he didn't care.
Falling in love across a crowded ballroom. Sounds like something out of a children's story.
He was a dashing rogue, and any defects he might have had were made up for with rank and importance. It was a more innocent time, I suppose. Now he's gone, and I must write to his son Laurent. And his sister will make a terrible fuss if she isn't informed first. And I'll need to arrange for the chantry services. Maker only knows how long that will take.
If I can help you, just say the word.
No, my dear. I'll handle everything. Excuse me, I have so much to do. Yes?
Your lost books have been found.
Your assistance in this matter will not be forgotten, I assure you.
Yeah.
How may I help you?
Never mind. I guess we're good. Which is great. Okay, so let's go talk to the remaining of the companions and see if they've got any quests.
A message from Divine Justinia. That's a shock. You're all right reading it.
Thank you for the concern, Inquisitor. But I am. This message was written months, perhaps even years ago, to be delivered to me if she died. I've heard of such contingency plans. A sudden death often leaves loose ends. I'm to go to Valence, a small village on the waking sea. There is something hidden there.
Do you know what you're looking for?
The Divine was a powerful woman who used her position to obtain all sorts of things. Whatever she hid in Valence would very likely benefit the Inquisition and must be kept from falling into the wrong hands. If I'm lucky, she will have instructions for me.
Why hide things in Valence? What's so special about it?
Justinia was revered mother at the chantry there for many years before she became the Divine. It is a place that holds great meaning for her.
I'll help in whatever way I can.
Wonderful. I was hoping you would agree to come with me to Valence. One more thing. If what is hidden in Valence is as valuable as I think, we're not going to be the only ones looking for it. I shall meet you at the chantry in Valence. Try not to delay.
Yes, I won't. Okay.
Here is the request Harriet made. Are there any
Brilliant.
The Inquisitor's work is never done, I see.
Of course.
That's enough.
I should go.
Naturally.
In a moment.
Naturally. Ooh. Inquisitor Park.
Inquisitor, Do you have a moment? What were you like before the anchor? Has it affected you? Changed you in any way? Your mind? Your morals? Your spirit?
I don't believe so.
Ah,
Why do you ask?
you show a wisdom I have not seen since my deepest journeys into the ancient memories of the Fade. You are not what I expected.
Sorry to disappoint.
It's not disappointing, it's... Most people are predictable. You have shown subtlety in your actions. A wisdom that goes against everything I expected. If the Dalish could raise someone with a spirit like yours, have I misjudged them?
The Dalish didn't make me like this. The decisions were mine.
Yes, you are wise to give yourself that due. Although the Dalish, in their fashion, may still have guided you. Perhaps that is it. I suppose it must be. Most people act with so little understanding of the world, but not you.
So what does this mean, Solas?
It means I have not forgotten the kiss.
Good. Don't go.
It would be kinder in the long run. But losing you would...
You're gonna break my heart in Veilguard, aren't you?
Arlath Mavanan.
And the music is still playing. Oh, come. Okay. Oh, now it stopped. This romance with Solas, like I said, I waited and waited because of what I played before and whatnot, and then finding out at the end what he really is, it like really broke me. So I put off his romance for a long time.
I was hoping you'd be by.
we've received letters from Archon Redanus of Tevinter and King Marcus of Nevara. For both monarchs to come to us is nearly unheard of.
Then the Inquisition's deeds have won their respect.
They'd never have contacted us otherwise. Archon Redanus requests that the Inquisition, as a neutral party, destroy a venatory cult on the Nevaran-Tevinter border. King Marcus asks the same, but demands we pledge allegiance to Nevara instead of Tevinter.
What course of action would you take if you were in my place?
Strained as their relationship with Orla is, I would assist the Imperium. Their friendship is difficult to win, and Marcus is a fading power. Tevinter is the longer, richer gain.
What sort of man is the King of Navarra?
At this point, elderly. Many fear his health will soon fail him. Still, he is a Pentagast. Their dynasty is exceptionally strong in Nevada.
As a Pentagast, will Cassandra be upset if we don't help her relatives?
With all respect to Sigar Pentagast, her interest in politics is best described as thin.
Why is the ruler of Tevinter turning on the Venatori?
He has little reason to love them. Archon Redanus has rightly identified Corypheus as competition. Few monarchs relish a self-styled god showing up to claim their throne.
Tell me about Redanus.
Like most Tevinter rulers, he's heir to an ancient bloodline, politically shrewd, and a highly skilled mage. Rumor also claims he has an incredibly soft spot for cats.
What's a Deventer?
Tell the Archon the Inquisition will do Tevinter the favor of wiping out the Venatori on its borders.
Very good, Inquisitor. We'll inform him at once.
Ooh, I don't want to do this quite yet. I want to go collect. Oh, for the love of God. There we go. Okay, so bundle this and to good. Those and right, good. And then we'll get the rest of it later. Perfect. Okay. Alright.
Would you guess?
Barrick.
If you've got questions, I'm your dwarf.
Hello, my dwarf. Never mind.
Carry on.
You will always be my dwarf, Barrick. Best damn dwarf
Still waiting for your Marco.
in any Dragon Age series.
It's good to see you.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Okay. Cram.
Inquisitor?
Remember this one. This is our first trans if anybody wants to get overly personal about Veilguard and being blah 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 woke and shit. I'm sorry, but DA or Dragon Ages were always LGBT friendly. Anyway, how can we use it?
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
Nothing jumps out at me. If I come up with any ideas, I'll let you know.
Thank you.
We'll talk later.
Ironball.
I can't understand how those women in the kitchen can be awake so early after the night we had.
Oh my god.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
How do you strike a conversation after that comment? Wait, no. Oh god.
You have a problem.
I do.
That over there is a full tavern, but everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging, and they'll fall on their swords before Coryphanus can push them. I'm thinking pranks. Set a few up, knock a few down. You in or not?
You have an odd idea of preparation. I need to keep them at their best.
What's best then, Mopey? Constantly ready for death to fall from the gaping hole up there. I know people. Pissed off and fired up is better than dreary bleary. Come on.
All right, I'm in.
Lead the way.
What, really?
Really?
I knew you were different. Let's go.
Come on. There we go.
Right, general uptight is gone. Have a search about. Find something to mess with and give your soldiers a laugh.
General uptight.
What, the desk? Oh, yes. Center of the Empire and all that. What to do, what to do.
All right, Sarah. What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it. I got it. Easy one. Just a slip of something under here. There, won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that'll piss him royally. I tell one of the soldiers and boom, the general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people. Come on, next one.
Hello, baby.
Right, little lady prissy pants. Have a look for something she likes too much.
Not right now. Not while I'm recording, baby.
What, just the door? Where she greets every important idiot. Yes.
Well, Sarah, what do you have in mind?
Oh, I love
Get a bucket.
I smash Sarah.
Classic, yeah?
Smash Sarah, my
5
daughter.
minutes of sloppy boss gets you
I
weeks
would.
of happy kitchen staff.
She's-
Except
I
for the one who
have a
cleans it
right
up, I
to
suppose. But whatever. Next up.
She's pretty childish, so no wonder you like her. Very opinionated. Can't see any growth afterwards, though. So you might get bored really fast.
What's that? A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun. Maybe feed her messengers something gassy? No, birds don't pop. But they flap and...
Who is up there?
Go! That was fun. An inquisitor of the people, still remembering you're one of them. If all they got was the herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
Whatever it takes. I'd start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Pies is so good! And Coryphanus would never do that. Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. Anyway, fun time, Inquisitor. You! Oh, frig. You did it!
Oh, you did it. Alright.
She's still behind the curtains in the reading room, watching the blood pool on the floor.
May I ask how things are, now that you're more of a spirit?
Questions can be shackles, but you kept me in kindness. I will answer.
Can you tell me more about what happened at the Spire? You and the real Cole?
I don't remember. I let that go. It isn't part of me anymore.
You don't mind killing people, even being more of a spirit?
Monsters are easy, mindless, menacing. It's harder when it's people. Venatori, bandits. People who could change, but they chose. They hurt people. We need to stop them. My blades are yours to command. I forget later, so it washes clean.
What is it like to be this way?
I'm me. More me than I was. I can care and comfort, but keep clean. No shackles.
You have to wait.
They feel, forgive, forget, and I am free. Finally. Thank you.
Probably Basilica.
Can you tell me more about the Fade, now that you're more connected to it?
It is here, but held. Constrained by a construct. Veiled. Feelings, memories, minds, mortality, all shape it. A glass to hold water. We flow to the deep. Without you, we have nothing. Not even us. That's why we want so much.
Smacking a little bit while she turns her butt to you and hopes it gets scratched instead.
I'll talk to you later.
Yes.
And you're just trying to make her booty shake, which is weird. I don't care. Really, God. Caitlin! Yeah, old enough to be talking about booty shakes. Colin?
I'd be perfectly happy never again setting foot in the Winter Palace. It wasn't the gossip and backstabbing, I know what the game entails, but the indifference to it all.
We ended the stalemate. That's what matters.
In the Winter Palace, the clerics in Val Royeaux were still arguing over who should be divine. Chantry politics may involve less spectacle, but they're just as heated. Celine and Gaspard rule a country. The divine influences half a continent.
Is there anything I should know?
Only that I'm never playing cards again. I still can't find
my...
It doesn't matter. I don't know how Varric talked me into that.
That's all for now.
Another time, then.
Was she pestering you? Your poor silly goose. Quit, Caitlin. I'm recording. Behave yourself. I know I'm asking a lot, Caitlin. Stop. That's what I say, y'all.
Hurry up, so I can show you my last.
The war in Olay has claimed too many lives. I pray that it's over for good.
All right.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
I want to show you. Oh my god. Hurry up.
I'm gonna take care of some war table stuff. Alright, let's see what we got new.
Yeah, stop recording so I can play it.
Okay.
I'd smash her too. She's hot.
Oh. Alright, so this is what we're aiming for. Stop, Kitten Rose.
Let us begin.
Stop, Caitlin.
Let us begin.
Why do you gotta always bother when I'm recording?
At your service.
Recording literally all day.
I'm not recording all day.
What do you have?
We
Inquisitor.
were at the grocery store earlier today, so I haven't been recording all day.
But I spend most of the day.
When I start editing, you can play it. Okay.
Inquisitor.
And I don't want to pay attention when you're in.
Let us begin.
Always pay attention. Oh. Okay, we're not gonna open. You're so sarcastic.
It's like you telling me Santa was real. Biggest lie.
You were a babe.
I was 7. What's the difference?
Well, I still treat your brother as a babe.
Yeah, because he's retarded.
Caitlin! Alright, I'm gonna turn this off for one moment to get rid of her. And listen to
call them retarded.
We'll be back. Alright. Well, I guess we're bring people? I remember having to bring people.
It's just as I remember it.
You didn't tell me you'd been here before.
After the Blight ended, I came here to see Justinia. She was just Dorothea then, a revered mother.
It's peaceful here. You must have good memories of this place.
It was a place of comfort. It is good to see it still untouched by Corypheus.
Liliana, is that you?
Sister Natalie, what are you doing here? I thought you were in Val Rayo.
No, I've been here since Justinia died. This place makes me feel like she's still with us.
Inquisitor, this is Natalie, a trusted friend.
Wait, Inquisitor? You brought the Inquisitor here? My lady, forgive me for not recognizing you earlier.
I wish more people would fail to recognize me.
Oh, I see.
Natalie, listen. There is something hidden here. Something Justinia left for me.
Oh, really? What is it?
I don't know, but we'll find it. I'm curious to see what brought us all here. Justinia's letter came with instructions for me. They were a little cryptic. Always remember that faith sprung from a barren branch, that light has no fear of darkness. Above all, that strength lives in an open heart.
She must be hinting at something in here. Let's look around.
Do they still sing verses from the benedictions every Friday? That can't be
Traditions of our most beloved divine.
That is lovely to hear. Knew what was going to happen, whether we would live or die. And then one morning, I stare up at the breach sometimes. It's terrifying, but beautiful.
It is beautiful.
Have you seen it by sunrise?
When the sun rises through it, it splits into what looks like 1,000 suns, like a broken mirror.
Justinia's enemies are making their move, vying for position and the sunburst throne. With that, looks like we opened something. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Leliana, stop! What are you doing?
I'm protecting us. They never sing the benedictions here on Fridays, Natalie. Something so simple. And you got it so wrong. I wanted to believe, but you were lying from the start. Keep that pretty mouth shut if you must, dear. You've already told me everything I need to know. The prickleweed burrs on your hem, talking about the sun rising through the breach. It all points to a single place. Morel in the Dales, Grand Cleric Victoire's bastion. She sent you, didn't she? Victoire was always an opportunist.
Who is this Grand Cleric? I've never heard of her.
An experienced cleric. She never agreed with Justinia, but kept her ideas to herself. I suppose now, with Justinia dead, she thought she could make her move.
I want to know what this Grand Cleric planned here.
She sent Natalie here to see what Justinia was hiding, no?
The Inquisition has turned Thidas away from the true Chantry. It must be stopped.
Stop us? You must be joking.
Mother Victoire is well loved by many. The Inquisition has more enemies than you know.
And Victoire thinks she can ally with them.
We don't have to be at odds, Natalie. You could come with us, join the Inquisition.
I was called to serve the Grand Cleric. I will not betray her. Kill me then. I am not afraid to die for my beliefs. At least I still know what I believe.
Release her, Leliana. She is no threat.
The Grand Cleric?
She is one woman. We are the Inquisition.
The Inquisitor has spoken. Run. Tell your mistress that she has a choice. The Inquisition is coming.
Well, Liliana.
No! This can't be it. There's nothing here.
Check again. Perhaps the box itself is a puzzle. She seemed the puzzling sort.
No, it's just an empty box. There's a message carved in the lid. The left hand should lay down her burden. She's releasing me. The divine has a long reach, but it is always her left hand that stretches out. 1,000 lies, 1,000 deaths. Her commands, but my conscience that bore the consequences.
She apologized in the Fade. She said she failed you. This is what she meant.
All this time, Justinia carried the fear that she was using me. Just like I'd been used in the past. But Marjolaine's games were trifles. Justinia gambled with the fate of nations. She needed me. No one else could have done what I did. She knows that.
Then you have to let it go. Let her go. You don't owe her anything anymore.
If it were not for you, I would have killed Natalie and called it a good thing. Thank you for showing me what was right when I couldn't see it for myself. There are things that must be said, but not here. I will see you back at Skyhold.
Okay. So... Well, there was an easier way to do this. Ow. I hope you didn't hear that. Wowza. Seriously, game.
Inquisitor. Grand Cleric Victoire has offered the Ambassador support for the Inquisition.
Ah, Natalie is as persuasive as ever.
I'm told that Ambassador Montillier is pleased with the restraint you showed in Valence.
She's positively beside herself. I will never hear the end of it. Niceness before knives, Liliana. Haven't I always told you?
Will that be all, my lady?
For now.
I love making new friends, don't you?
It was a gamble, Inquisitor, but it paid off. If you hadn't been with me at Valence, I would have killed Natalie. I'd have told you that I didn't have a choice. But there is always a choice. I am more than this. I am more than what Justinia made me.
What does this mean for my Inquisition? Will you still be my spy master?
Of course. I would not give up my post. Not after everything we've built. I just know now that I shouldn't ignore my heart. Mercy is not always a weakness.
Do you resent Justinia for what she did?
How can I when there is so much between us? When she gave her life for peace? No, I believe her intentions were pure. Most intentions are.
You've exceeded her. She could never have imagined the power you now hold.
And now I will know how to use that power wisely. I have to stay true to who I really am, before a spy master left hand or barred. I almost lost myself.
Oh, fantastic, Lillian. I'm very pleased with you. Down.
Inquisitor.
Nice to meet you before knifey. Alright. The Elven glyphs discovered in the Dales might prove valuable. Cursity's inspection suggests they predate the runes in which they are found, possibly transferred onto the stone from a much older edific that dates back to the original Elves nation or even earlier. One of our mages, a Dalish elf named Cillian, believes he may be able to translate the glyphs, provided we grant him the needed contact. It required some gifts to several Dalish clans traveling along the Waking Sea coast, but Cillian was able to get the text he needed to translate the glyphs. He claims they are a kind of map showing the location to an ancient temple dedicated to Dermothan, the elven god of secrets. He has provided us the location, but it should be noted we are not the first to investigate these glyphs. A group of treasure hunters eventually mentioned themselves years ago, though they have not been heard from since. Alright. I don't know why I start.
Someone's been here.
Not for some time. The camp is abandoned.
Explorers in the temple. The small book appears to be a collection of notes. Judging by their dates, written over a period of 3 years, they chronicleize the search for something called Dermothan's Wisdom by an Olesian archivist, Lord Greta Flux. The elven god of secrets disappeared along with all his kin, or so the legend claims, yet priesthood remains behind, and the priests were said to possess the ability to see and know all. I believe this to be the result of magic and not a divine gift. Magic locked in the treasures that remain to this day. With the aid of my companions, I hope to prove it. I believe I found a temple of Durman, the resting place for the wisdom, or at least the location of the last high priestess who was said to possess it. From all I have gathered, it might be possible to summon this high priestess spirit from the either here in this place, impossible yet Durman's ritual will eventually allow it. Perhaps one of the oldest secrets we know of will be revealed to us here. Okay, I'm going to warn you guys. I get lost in here. And, so we're gonna play a little bit of it. And then by that point, I think our time will be up. You will hold on to that for me for now. Lost Temple of Durman. We feel whisper here, shadows dwells. Some words remain unuttered. Truths are pushed down where they shall never arise again.
It's strange that I can understand that.
The secrets of this temple have remained unspoken for too long. They wish to be known.
Hold on to that there. Don't let go.
That looks odd.
Really?
It's as if the altar's waking up.
That's it. Stay hidden.
Warm.
It is alive, because the creature connected to it is alive. It is but one piece of the whole.
Alright, we were already go.
No way through this gate. Wonder what it's made of.
Some kind of metal, my dear. Sarcasm. That's great. Explorers in a temple. A number of notes are scribbled on the scroll, many crossed out or written in terse, angry letter. Reveal the heart, unite it with the flame. Together they will form the key to liberation. Advancement. The translation is not clear. I also do not think this brazen is the flame it speaks of.
How unusual.
Do this. Get on. Lost Templar of Derman. Derman is gone, he said. Our highest one brings to us the gravest news. What shall we do? Where shall we go? What of the old secrets that's burning within our hearts? Nothing to comment? Ancient door. We didn't go through there. Channel 2. Go. Okay. Oh man. Turn. Thank you, Solas. Turn. Explorers in the temple. They came for me in the night, but I won't let them take it. I'll find Dirkman's wisdom on my own. Those traitors want riches for themselves. They won't have a clue how to decipher the reminder of the rituals. Let it be known that I, Lord Grinted Flux, am not to blame for what befalls them. I am not to blame for any of this.
Another one of the explorers.
Light it. Light it. Yeah. Take that. May not need it. Take it.
Stabbed in the back. Poor bastard.
Explorers in the temple. This human man was a warrior, dead for perhaps a few months. His skin is dried and stretched over his bones. From what you can tell of the corpse, he was stabbed in the back. An expression of terror remains locked in the wrinkles of the dead man's face. Solas, can I use you for a moment? Perfect. The lost temper of Dermot, our highest one, he deceived us. The honeyed words that dripped from his tongue, we know the despair, the mask. We disciples of Dermot know the truth, now as ever. I am using your Solas. Explorer in the temper. I don't care what Lord Grez claims. There were voices last night whispering to us in our sleep. It is not of silly fears. It is of the place. Is it worth finding this artifact? He hunts if it attracts spirits to us as we search. And how did the spirits know our names? They knew our personal things, events I would rather forget. I would leave it if it did not mean foregoing my entire pay after months of work. You're even looting for me now there, boy. Mr. Iggy, I am like using you. Now. Your clothes are done drying. Now, I need you to go clean your room so that you have room so that we can put the clothes away here after I'm done. Why is editing up and loading up my computer and working to put the clothes away so your room can still be cleaned? Go on. I don't. No. Absolutely not. Get going, Ethan.
Where could this key lead?
I bet the poor fool's never had a chance to use it.
Somewhere back in the ritual area, perhaps.
Excuse me, sir. Lost temper of Dermot. The highest one promised safety. I shall protect our ancient secrets. He claims all the Dermot once granted us will be safe, but it is our blood he seeks, a sacrifice dark and unholy, a prison of evil to keep us in, and all else out. Oh no. Okay.
And the torch goes out.
Both torches go out. So that's... We went through there? We went through there. Okay. I know it says that I should go there. Magical seal, that's our main gate. Go ahead.
So this is where the key leads.
Alright, if you would, dash her in. Thank you, sir. The grunt was good. Good God, it was weird. Where? There it is. Let's do this. Thank you, Solas. Pick it up though. How do we get to that without burning our source?
We're near another artifact.
Yes, sir.
Good. That should help strengthen the veil.
Okay. So I have to travel around. Gotcha. Alright. The lost temple of Derman. His mind which cannot think, his tongue which cannot speak, his hands which cannot touch, his ears which cannot hear, his eyes which cannot see. And thus shall our highest one be bound. He shall join us in our silence. Okay. Where are we off to now? We're off to here. Okay. Let's go around so I can pull on this. Oh, I almost for a moment thought that was one. I should have known better. How many times have I played this game? And then again, I'm always learning something neat in here. Like something that we haven't found before. It's just amazing. Of course. Oh, screw you. Plop him in front of me all the time, but you can't bring him to where I'm at. There. Now he's here. Lost Templar of Dermot, for our heart, or for his heart, our highest one is bound. The secrets that he keeps with us. The vigil that he keeps with us. His fear will not weaken us. No one shall come, dear mentor, in our eternity when darkness reigns. Heart in Hightown, Chapter 7 by Barrett Tetris. Donna and Beckervick searched Compte Bear's office. The Compte lay dead, murdered, while armed and barricaded inside his own home. Servants' rooms were all empty, and from the pull-out drawers and abandoned trunks, they had been sent away in a hurry. The Comte had clearly expected trouble, and trouble had come to call. The Comte kept all of his letters, decades of correspondence sorted by, apparently, kingdoms of origin filled his writing desk. Donnan rummaged through them, looking for dark ink, fresher pages, anything that might indicate that it was recent. And then came the shattering sound of someone hitting in the front door. Hey, my lord Fancy Pants, get your ass down here. Javelin and Donnan ran for the foyer. A woman stood over the splinter's door, her eyes glittering brighter than the daggers in her hands. You there, she snapped at the guardsman. Where's the Comte de Fluet? We need to have some words. One of them will be coin and the other will be now. Kirkwell's guard? Donnan barked back at her. This is a crime scene. Identify yourself. Guards, are you? She smirked, squinting up in the dark towards him. No suits of armor outside, men poking around a noble's house in the dark. This does look like a crime scene. Donna didn't flinch. Your name? Belladonna. Captain Belladonna of the Dragon's Jewels. She executed a florid bow to somehow manage to be insulting. Where's that damn Comte? He's dead, Donnan said, watching her reaction. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? She cracked a weary smile. Trust me, sweet thing. If I was going to kill him, I'd have waited until he paid me first. What was your business with the Comte? Javelin spoke up, startling Donna. He almost forgotten his partner was there. Cargo transport, she glowered at the recruit. He hired me to deliver some antiques, and I've been sitting at anchor for a fortnight without being paid. She peered up into the dark balconies overhanging the foyer and shouted, Anybody here? You want this rubbish? Come to the docks tonight and pay me 50 sovereigns for it. Otherwise, I'm dumping it into the sea. With that, she turned on her heels and strolled away. Interesting. Okay. There it is. Balefire roots. So we're missing 2. Well, I'm not starting the ritual until I get all my roots. This might be a while. Okay. We're in here. Make a nice little sound when we get there. Got that one right? Yeah. Lost Temple of Durman. We will not have it, we will not have it. The secrets are madness in our ears, but they are ours. The highest one cannot take it from us. Only Durmthan, our keeper, only he. And if he does not take the secrets, they are ours forever. Alright. Now I gotta figure out where my other one is. Let's see. Where have I been? Yeah. Aha! There it is. Lost Templar of Durman. They will come for us in the night, those who will steal the words from our lips, and our gods no longer rises to our defense. We claw at the walls and the walls. Now we pray for a dawn that will never arrive. Okay. Now. Let's see here. But when I do try, now where's my stairs? We're here. Come on. There they are.
The heart of this place. Here is where the ancient rituals and prayers took place. I recommend caution. There is no telling where this ancient ritual will lead us.
Read. Explorers in the Temple. A series of pages and notes are stuffed into a small booklet. It is stained with dry blood and covered in dust. The most legible entry is the last. We're still not certain why Lord Gretton ran off during the night. The others think it's the nightmares, though they say it's the voices that speak to them. We took a vote and decided to continue the search for Durma's wisdom. If we don't, we'll forfeit everything we worked towards. Trying to piece together all the Gretton's notes won't be easy. All I can think is that we need to put the relics revealed by the brazier into these flames. It's all a part of some elven ritual, I suppose. The only gruesome part is that all these desolate organs, Lord Gretton believed they were part of the highest priests of this temple and that were somehow resembling him. I find it unsettling that the elves would have dismembered their high priest in the first place. There we go.
So that was the High Priest of the temple.
Imprisoned in silence and despair by his own followers. A sad legacy.
Yes. I agree. No. Can we?
Take a look.
All right. Burn. Come on. All right, so up to go. I do not know what you're highlighting, but I'm really just done with this. Okay. Wrong turn? Yes. Of course. Too late. You lost. You won. Alright guys, that should be it. I'm gonna go ahead and we'll save here. And then when we come back the next time, we will probably open up a new world and go from there. See you guys. Bye now.